Hey, St. Anne's Parish, Father Scott. Hope everything is well. I haven't come to you by video in a long time because, like you, I thought maybe we were coming to a close of the whole pandemic situation and that we were all going to be back together in the church. As they say, best laid plans go off the glay. At least that's what the original author said. So I think that's been put in different terms so we can understand it. But anyway, we're just not there yet. I hope everybody is doing well, taking care of themselves. I just really want to encourage everybody. I know everybody has to take care of themselves. It's not an obligation to come back to Mass yet. However, just want to just kind of put it into perspective. I mean, if we're going out to the ball game and to the restaurants and all of that, and when we're trying to be cautious and wear masks and all that, maybe that's also an indication that we could come back to church, or at least try to come back to Mass. After all, it is, the very central meal of who we are and our faith. If we're still being cautious and trying to take care of our loved ones and our family, and we're still quarantining at home and being real strict about that, we understand that maybe you haven't made your way back to church yet. But remember, we have those daily masses. We have a kind of a wide open church. If you ever want to come and sit far away from somebody else, that's available. The weekends, we have not had to use our overflow yet. We hope that day is coming. But it's also summer, so knowing how that fluctuates usually in a summer, we're understanding that. But I just sometimes the priest will talk about, you think people are ever going to come back? Or you think people are getting used to watching Father so-and-so in their jammies with their cup of coffee, with their feet propped up or whatever. And my wish, my desire is I certainly hope not hope that's not the situation. And I just again want to offer a challenge. Please be careful. In fact, I would encourage you to exercise an abundance of caution. But if you are in your own decision-making process and own discernment are kind of getting back out, maybe the church can become a priority for you again, coming to Mass, where we're being still very careful, sanitizing after each Mass. Masks are mandatory for coming to Mass here, not only when you walk in, but throughout the Mass. We have to do that. It's what the preponderance of the evidence lends itself to. And we're have an obligation to make sure that we encourage everybody to love each other, even if 10 years from now this all comes down as a hoax. Well, the only thing we will look like is maybe a little foolish for falling for the hoax. If it all comes down that those masks do work and they did help, etc., then we get to say that we were a part of the solution instead of the problem, that we allowed our own self-centeredness, our own concern for how comfortable we are, how that makes us look, to fall by the wayside in order to be generously loving for others. So just want to encourage everybody that we are still on the octave, the 8 days after the Feast of St. Anne this last Sunday. We're still celebrating here at St. Anne's, maybe a little week behind. But this particular weekend, we have a little gift for everybody coming to Mass, for every household. We want to give you some cookies that we've had one of our parishioners make. We've just come up with these new little bumper stickers, the little window decals. If we could give you one of those, and we'll have extras if you have more than 1 or 2 or 3 cars, we'll have extras of those available. And then we'll also have a little magnet. It's just a little gift since we can't do a parish picnic this year. We wanted to just do some way of celebrating. So you can pick those up after each of our Masses out in the front. If you don't yet feel comfortable coming to Mass and you would like to swing through and drive through and get the little gift, between 10:15 and 11:15 on Sunday morning, you can drive up. Please line up going from north to south, and we'll be right there. We'll have people there to run you out a little gift and just say hello to you and remind you that you're a valued member of our parish family. Just one other announcement, really. Many of you have wondered about coming back to Mass and your children, your family. Way back when we first started the coming back to Mass thing, there was some evidence that children were being affected more than they had been. I don't know where that is, but at this point, we would like to encourage you, if you feel comfortable as families coming, your little ones, if you can get them to wear a mask when they come in, and then maybe when you get in a pew, we have a few household pews, family pews. Maybe then during the Mass, you don't have to do that with them and as much, because I know that's extra hard. So, but children are welcome. Our bathrooms are open. We're open for Sunday Mass. Hopefully you'll join us again soon, even though, like I said, it's not yet back to a Catholic obligation. We're waiting to see. Be kind, be loving to one another. Let's stop the division. Let's just err on the side of caring. Let's put aside the conspiracies. Let's be Catholic. Let's be Christian. That's the greatest conspiracy of all, the conspiracy of love, the conspiracy of selfless service to our God and to one another. May God bless you. Hope to see you soon. Let us know if we can do anything for you here at St. Anne's Parish Office. By the way, new sign. We've got some new signs around, so you can come drive around, if nothing else, and look at some of our new signage going up. God bless. Hope to see you soon.